Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Weather with Sim again. I hope you guys are all having a great Monday so far, and as well as a great start to your work week. And today is February 17, 2025, and in today's forecast, we are going to be talking about another major winter storm that's going to be coming to the United States as we get into the middle of this week. And this is going to be bringing a lot of impacts, as not only are we going to be seeing the potential for a lot of snowfall, but we could also be seeing a lot of rain and even a few thunderstorms down there in the deep south. So we will need to watch this winter storm closely as we get into the middle of the week. But before we get into today's forecast, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so that way you guys don't miss out on any future videos or live streams that we do here on this channel. And make sure to also share this with any friends, family, or anyone who you know on social media. I definitely appreciate it. But let's first start off by going over our weather forecasts as we head throughout this week. And you guys can see that as of right now, still continuing to see some snowfall in the higher elevations over there in the Rocky Mountains. That's going to continue to push eastward as we get into the middle of this week, especially tomorrow and into Wednesday, where we will likely be seeing a pretty good round of snowfall across the lower Ohio Valley and as well as the Tennessee River valleys. After that heads out, we will then start to see some pretty good snowfall, maybe with one of those Alberto clippers rolling on through. Otherwise, it looks like we're mainly going to be staying dry, and it looks like our next system may not be until we get into the beginning of March, but it will still be something to keep an eye on closely, as we could be seeing a few more of the Alberta clippers rolling on through the northern United States. But from what we're focusing on as of right now, it's mainly going to be the storm that's going to be occurring as we get into tomorrow and as well as for your Wednesday. So make sure to be paying attention, as I do think this is going to be a pretty big situation, as we could be seeing a lot of snowfall, which we're getting ready to look at right now. And you guys can see how much snowfall we're going to see. The European model is really pointing out some pretty good snowfall totals across southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, pretty good portion there, western Kentucky, and of course that snowfall will even impact parts there of the mid-Atlantic. But if we compare that to the national blend of all models, the national blend of all models is really showing pretty much the same thing, as we will likely be seeing the most snowfall occurring across northern Arkansas, pretty good portion there of southern Missouri, southern Illinois, a little bit there of southern Indiana, maybe a little lighter amounts, but we will definitely need to watch it closely, as I do think some of these areas, especially northeast Oklahoma, southeast Kansas, and even northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, like I said, could all pick up to a foot of snowfall, but even areas over there in the mid-Atlantic could even get some snowfall. So definitely make sure to use caution during the middle of this week if you got any plans out there. Otherwise, you should probably just stay home, as those roads are really going to be bad out there, and definitely expect there to be some cancellations. And then the final thing we're going to look at is going to be your total rainfall, because once again, there's not really a whole lot to talk about besides a lot of the snow and freezing rain that's going to roll on through. And like I said, last thing is going to be, of course, this freezing rain, as we could be seeing a little bit there across Arkansas, back over there into Oklahoma, pretty good portion there of northern Texas, northern Louisiana, Mississippi, and as well as Alabama. And we also may get a little bit over there even in the Carolinas, as we could be seeing up there towards a tenth to a quarter of an inch of freezing rain. So we will watch it very closely as we get into the next couple of days, as I do think those freezing rainfall totals could really start ramping up. And of course, with the precipitation, we will likely be seeing a lot of precipitation too as well, especially down there in the deep south, where showers and thunderstorms will be likely with this system during the middle of the week. Otherwise, it doesn't really look like we're going to be seeing a whole lot of precipitation, as much of the northern and southwestern Western United States has zero color showing up, indicating no rain at all for both of those areas. So now's a good time to be, paying attention, as I do think this is going to be a pretty big deal overall. But we will definitely keep an eye on it, as I do think the Northwest, even down there into the southern United States, and as well as the East Coast, may experience a little bit of rainfall. Otherwise, does not really look to be very wet at all till we get into the beginning of March. But thank you all so much for watching. I know that was a quick update, but we didn't have a ton of things to talk about, as this is going to be our last storm system before we see a pretty big dry period roll on through. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we will likely be going over more things as we get closer into March. And I am thinking about doing a spring forecast, so make sure to turn on all notifications just in case I do one. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be doing a spring forecast, because I'm guessing my tornado season might have been good enough, but definitely make sure to do that if you haven't done that already, and also share this with any friends, family, or anyone who you know on social media. Once again, I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your Monday out there, and as well as a great start to your work week, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.